Hey football fans, it's a Top 10 Tuesday, and today we're going to be counting down the top 10 quarterbacks of 2023. As always, we're going to be using the FGV, or the Football Guy Valuation Rating, as a means of measure. So if you're interested in how I get these calculations, look into the description and I'll put there the complete calculation for you. Now, on with the countdown. Okay, coming in at number 10 is rookie CJ Stroud. Stroud had an excellent rookie season and started 15 out of 17 games for the Texans this season. Stroud threw for 4,108 yards while compiling a 63.9% completion percentage. He tallied 23 touchdowns and just 5 interceptions while making a huge push for the Rookie of the Year honors. He also ran for 167 yards on 39 attempts, which gave him a 4.3 yards per carry average. Stroud comes in at number 10 with an FGV of 383.89. Okay, next at number 9 is Detroit Lion Jared Goff. 2023 was Goff's 8th season in the league and his 3rd season in Detroit. He started all 17 games for the Lions this year and threw for 4,575 yards. He put up a 67.3% completion percentage while throwing 30 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Goff is more of a pocket passer and only ran the ball 32 times for 21 yards. Wow. Goff comes in at number 9 with an FGV of 387.3. Alright, number 8 on our list is the second most accurate passer of 2023, Brock Purdy. Purdy was a second-year vet with the 49ers, starting 16 of their 17 games this season. He completed a whopping 69.4% of his passes for 4,280 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. He's rushed for 144 yards and added another 2 rushing touchdowns. Purdy comes in at number 8 with an FGV of 390.4. Coming in at number 7 is Tua Tagovailoa. Tua has been in the league for 4 years, all with the Dolphins, and started all 17 of their games this season. He threw for 4,624 yards while compiling a 69.3% completion percentage. He tallied 29 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. He ran for 74 yards on 35 attempts. Tagovailoa comes in at number 7 with an FGV of 392.72. Next, at number 6 is Denver Bronco Russell Wilson. 12-year vet Russell Wilson had a resurgence under new head coach Sean Payton and threw for 3,070 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. He started 15 out of 17 games this season and added 341 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Russell Wilson comes in at number 6 with an FGV of 397.05. Okay, number 5 on our list, and most probably the MVP of the league this year, Lamar Jackson. Jackson, in his 6th year with the Ravens, started 16 of their 17 games this season and had his most prolific passing season to date. He completed 67.2% of his passes for 3,678 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. He's also averaged 5.5 yards per carry and piled up 821 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. Jackson comes in at number 5 with an FGV of 429.89. Coming in at number 4 is Cowboy killer Jordan Love. Love is in his 3rd year, first year as a starter, and started all 17 games for the Packers this season. Love threw for 4,159 yards while compiling a 64.2% completion percentage. He tallied 32 touchdowns and 11 interceptions while stepping out of the Aaron Rodgers shadow. He also ran for 247 yards on 50 attempts for a 4.9 yards per carry average and scored 4 rushing touchdowns. Love comes in at number 4 with an FGV of 441.82. Next at number 3 is Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Prescott is an 8-year vet playing all 8 seasons with the Cowboys and starting all 17 games in 2023. Prescott threw for 4,516 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. He added 242 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Prescott comes in at number 3 with an FGV of 458.58. And at number 2 is the dynamic Eagle Jalen Hurts. Hurts is in his 4th year with the Eagles, starting all 17 games this season, and had his most prolific passing season to date. He completed a 65.4% of his passes for 3,858 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. He's also averaged 3.9 yards per carry and piled up 605 yards and a whopping 15 rushing touchdowns. Hurts comes in at number 2 with an FGV of 465.59. And the number 1 quarterback of 2023 is Josh Allen. Allen is in his 6th year, all of them with the Bills, and started all 17 games for the Bills this season. Allen threw for 4,306 yards while compiling a 66.5% completion percentage. He tallied 29 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. He also ran for 524 yards on 111 attempts for a 4.7 yards per carry average and scored 15 rushing touchdowns. Allen tops our list at number 1 with an FGV of 493.48. Okay, that's my top 10 quarterbacks of 2023. So what do you think? Who's on your top 10 list for 2023? Now don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with a friend. Stay safe. I'll see you next time.